Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Welcome to the show. We're going to start off with a little tune from my UK Garage playlist. That's the latest addition to the sound landscape that I use every Sunday night to blend the evening together. How we doing, folks? Great to see you. Hello, Kenny Pope. State 2000, Rise Audio. Nice chatting with you on Instagram during that little setup period. What you've just been watching, if you're new, is a kind of setup, sort of 5-minute VHS that enables me to get all my settings right. You can probably hear me coughing in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just do a big round of applause. Ponder has just resubbed, and they've been a sub over on this show for an astounding 52 months. Can you believe that? A 52-month streak, Ponder. I can't thank you enough. That is such a shot in the arm. Hello, yeah, that's cool. Oh, you love a bit of UK Garage, Rise. Nice. I'm looking at Instagram there. I've got Twitch here. I'm going to say hello to my posse. Let's make sure I say that correctly. From YouTube and also from X. From YouTube this evening, Rob H is there. Janet's there. Great to see you. And Lucy's with us. Hello, Lucy. Names that I recognise. James Cooper on Twitch. Puddy Cat. Prof Giles just joined. Did I see Grassamaniac earlier? Grass, great to see you. Great to have you back. You've been away for a while, haven't you? Let me know if I'm imagining things. Are we working on X? Yeah, Sean has just dropped in. Good evening, guys. Loads of cool stuff happening. It's been a really busy week in terms of my working life. I've been doing nothing but the movie until this week, and I had to take just 3 days off, and I did the Ideal Home exhibition. It was really funny. I really enjoyed it. It was great. It's an amazing place to go, as long as you've not got your credit card with you, because there's loads of stuff to waste your money on, like, where can I put that gazebo, or some kind of food mixer, or a cleaning product that you just absolutely think you need. I managed to navigate my way around, although I very nearly bought a telephone. It's like an old school analog telephone from the 80s, but you can plug it into your digital router. It was quite cool. Quite liked it. I thought I was going to get it for the movie because it might be a good prop, but I didn't part with the money. Loads of good stuff. Grassamaniac, yes. Haven't been here as much as I'd like. No, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's great to see you. Luke Davis, I spy an older Bravia. Excellent choice for a do everything LCD. Many SCART points. You are so on the ball there. Absolutely on the ball, Luke Davis on YouTube. That's why I got it. Now listen. In fact, let me just turn the music down. Great tune. Eds is in as well from X. Good to see you. So yeah, I don't know if I told you the other week. I did talk about this on the recent recording of the Gadget Show podcast. For those of you, by the way, first of all, for those of you that don't know, I'm now doing a podcast with the amazing Susie Perry, ladies and gentlemen. It's called The Gadget Show Podcast. We're into our third series now, and the movement is growing. I'm very aware, for those of you who might be Patreon members, that I haven't given you the lock-up tour that we've been promising. I've been promising a lock-up tour. What it is really, it's a tour of all the boxes. I look over there because there's a bunch of them there. And then there's an absolute crap ton of stuff in my lock-up, right? And so we're going to do that. It should be really good. And it's gonna be around the same time that I go up to the lockup and start getting my retro gaming consoles ready for the movie, because I'm getting the content ready for the movie. I'll put my arms there so you can read it. ControlAIDelete.net. That's our sponsor. This here show, Way of the Exploding Show, has been on the air, so to speak, for, well, I mean, it's got to be 3 years. It's got to be 3 years. And it started off as a different show. With the amazing Trista Bytes, aka Bex, and it's evolved into Way of the Exploding Show, and it's a pop culture show where we talk about anything related roughly to the 80s and the 90s in terms of video games, music, other pop culture stuff, comics, graphic novels, gaming, I already said that, what else? Music, movies. That wasn't a very good list, but you get the idea. And we often give it a contemporary twist, which is what we're going to be doing, as always, in the news today. We're going to start off with the news. And the thing I must get to is we've got a quiz. We do a quiz every Sunday at 9:30. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So where was I? Yeah, just to tell you about the movie so that I can then move on to the next bit of information. ControlARDelete.net. That's our sponsor. If you're unfamiliar with it, it's a crowdfunded movie. Yes, 9:30-ish, Ponder. About a bunch of retro gamers that take on an AI, and we're actually filming it in about 4 weeks' time. Yes, about 4 weeks' time. Loads of people in chat are in the movie. We've got the smallest budget in the world, but we're going to spend it wisely. We've got movie cameras. We've got a director who's just arrived. I hope she's arrived in the UK because she had some trouble getting into Heathrow because of all the shenanigans over there. And loads of actors and stuff. And many of you have been contacting me on the Discord channel. If some of you would be kind enough to furnish X, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube with a link to the Discord. We've had quite a few new members recently, and I get loads of my news and ideas for the show from the Discord. Yeah, that Heathrow stuff was insane. Middle-aged gamer guy UK, you're not wrong. Yeah, she's fine, Grassamaniac. I just think her and her daughter, who's our first AD, so first assistant director, and one of our lead actresses, they were both they were kind of sleeping on the floor, I think, at JFK. Thanks, iQuail, for the Discord. What was I saying? On the Gadget Show podcast, that's it. I've promised to do a lock-up tour, and one of the things that I'm very, very short on, as was pointed out, I forget who pointed it out earlier, is TVs. I've got all the consoles, but as you know, they come out in component video, SCART, all kinds of other, well, not SCART, but you know what I mean, you can convert them to SCART. But it's difficult. And CRTs are very heavy and quite expensive and likely to need, a lot of technical help to keep them going. We need TVs and things like that in the main halls, making up the expo in which our fictional world is set, that we can rely on. So I found one on the street. Now, I hope that it was put out for me to take it, because if it wasn't, I basically nicked someone's TV. I pegged it with a TV that I found outside someone's house on the street, and I got it back to the house, but actually it didn't work. So all that stuff on the Gadget Show podcast is kind of pointless because it didn't work. Hello, Clapham North, good to see you. Marnie Bradbury, woo, 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 good to see you. Sushia.sushi's joined. I hope you're still with us. I would hate to have missed you if you've dropped in. They're our local sushi shop. Astrawaz, I'm a hobby maker. Please let me know if you'd like a hand with any prop work for the film. Astrowaz, yes. Yes. Do you get that name? Where's that from? I recognise the name. Anyway, Astrowaz, I'll just do that. I'll send you a message on Instagram, Astrowaz, or you can message me. I'm just going to bomb back because my son said, where's my mouse? My son said some of his mates were going to drop in. Hello, C Painter. Good to see you. Love the retro load screen. Thanks, Astrowaz. Thank you. And Burgundy Guns. I said hello to you and you said hello back. Good. I'm up to speed on Instagram. Yeah. So anyway, I went to the tip today, cleaning out stuff, sort of related, and a bloke was chucking this amazing Sony little miniature Bravia. He was just chucking it. And I said, mate, does that work? He went, yeah. And I said, I'll have it. So I thought what we'd do is we'd use my newly acquired VHS player, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know where I got that? Hope this is interesting to everyone, because I could be just talking a load of absolute nonsense that I find interesting, but no one else really cares. But I'll get to the point. Don't worry, Andy at Blackpool, Quail, referencing your point in chat, is being incredibly helpful and supplying loads of TVs and games consoles and arcade machines. God bless. Play Expo, big shout out, but I still need TVs and hardware. And this guy was chucking it out. Then I went down the road about 3 days ago to, there is a mobility scooter shop in Newquay. And I went in and I said, look, I don't suppose you've got any wheelchairs, have you? And he went, I have, out the back. And I said, blah, 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 movie, ControlARDelete.net, movie about a bunch of retro gamers, tiny budget, filming in Lincoln in a few weeks. Would you be kind enough to lend me a couple of wheelchairs, because we've got a hospital scene. We've got a very poorly little girl and an older lady, and we need to get them in wheelchairs because we can't, to have hospital beds as sets that you wheel around is very, very difficult, right? That would be very, very difficult. I'm pressing play. And then next door there was an old TV shop and they're selling well, it's an electrical shop, and I went in and I know the guy, and he went, oh Jason, you remember you mentioned a while back you wanted a VHS? I've got one, and there it is. Right, let me see if I can. Do I need to do anything there? Let me just fast forward. What do I need to do, guys? Just bear with me. TV's on, you know. Is it on? Don't worry, I've tested it. It does work. Oh, don't you worry, Putty Cat. I will check tracking. If you've just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We go out every Sunday at 9 p.m. We talk about all things retro from the 80s and 90s. Hello, Kez McDowell. Lots of people on Instagram are chatting today. I like that. Put it back on. I'm positive it's going to work. I feel really confident. I think we're there. I think it's going to work. So I've whacked in a little VHS that I have in my collection. And I'm not sure if it's going to do the business, but we'll give it a go. It's so weird. It was working earlier. Let me just see. The problem I've got is I don't know how the menu works. We're going to go analog. We're going analog. How do you is it like that? Is that it? No, that's not it. That is definitely not it. I don't know how to select it. I don't know how to select the input. Just give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves. So I can go down to external inputs. That might be it, right? Is that it? How do you select it though? Oh yeah. Wait. We're getting somewhere. Component. AV1, do you think? Am I an AV1? Oh yes! Oh yes! Ho ho! Oh my god! I've put the sound on max. I mean, it doesn't matter whether the sound works or not. This is great! He's coming alive! Oh. Can you hear it?
Ferris?
Oh!
Tom!
What's the matter?
Oh, it's Ferris.
What? What's wrong?
What's wrong? For Christ's sake, look at him, honey.
Ferris?
He doesn't have a fever, but he says his stomach hurts and he seems...
This is so good!
What's the matter,
This is
Ferris?
so good!
Papa?
Honey, feel his hands. They're cold and clammy.
I'm fine. I get up.
No.
Oh man, I remember that bit. I remember using that as a roadmap to how I could get off school.
I want to go to a good college so I can have a fruitful life.
Good,
Honey,
good.
you're not going to school
Yeah,
like this now.
play noble, yeah?
Fine. What's this? What's his problem? He doesn't feel well.
Yeah, that's what my wife is like with my 17-year-old. He just winds her around his little finger with little faces like that.
Jeannie? I can't see that far. Jeannie?
So good. You remember every moment, don't you?
Bite the big one, Junior. Thank you, Jeannie.
Yeah, we're going to fast forward, if only for copyright purposes. We're going to fast forward. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, no, I can see it on the screen, actually. How cool is this, guys? That is a title sequence right there.
Incredible. One of the worst performances of my career, and they never doubted it for a second. How could I possibly be expected
That's
to
it.
handle
Zig Zig
school on a
Sputnik.
day
Here
like
it comes. I need that bit of synth, Zig Zig synth work in my movie.
It's getting pretty tough coming up with new
If you like 80s movies, then you need, you can just, I think you can still back it You need to back our Kickstarter. God knows we're filming it in 4 weeks' time, so we can have we need every bit of money we can get from you lovely backers.
I'm a big believer in it. A lot of people will tell you that a good phony fever is a deadlock, but
only we could afford a Zig Zig Sputnik as a
doctor's office. That's worse
you know,
than
as a track for our soundtrack. It'd be
You
great.
fake a stomach cramp, and when you're bent over, moaning and wailing,
Luke Davies wasn't allowed to watch this
it's a little childish and stupid.
because his family were fearful, he says in chat, that he'd try and nick off school.
Life moves pretty fast.
We could just watch it together, but I think, Janet, we'd come across some copyright issues.
I do have a test today. That wasn't bullshit. It's
Rock and
okay.
Roller RC. Well, contact me on the messaging function on X if you're an Xer, or Instagram. Let me know what you've got, what you do, and we'll see if we can get you involved.
I recall Central Park in fall. How you saw your dress. What a mess, I confess.
Oh, what an actor. What an actor.
It's not that I condone fascism, or any ism for that matter. Isms, in my opinion, are not good. A person should not believe in an ism. He should believe in himself. I quote John Lennon. I don't believe in Beatles. I just
Well, if you've got a
believe in
CRT, cathode ray tube, yeah, I'm up for that. Rock and Roller.
I'd still have to bum riots up from people.
Adams, here.
Hello, 5 on the X platform. You're watching Way of the Exploding Show, ladies and gentlemen. Going out simultaneously, simulcasting across the airwaves on
Anderson.
Twitch,
Here.
YouTube, Instagram,
Bueller.
Facebook, and X. And VHS!
Bueller.
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 He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows this kid is going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess
Good.
it's pretty serious.
And there we are, folks. Huge round of applause. Huge round of applause. Great way to start the show. Glad you all enjoyed it. Mr. MR2 Nut 123. Luke, my good man, how you doing? Need to talk to you, Luke, actually. We're filming this goddamn movie really, really soon. And we could do some world-class gaming. Because Luke, everyone, holds several records. I never remember. What's the name of the institution that sanctions World Gaming Records? Just let me know again, please. I'm so impressed by it. Yeah, good stuff. So there we go. We've started with Twin Galaxies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, MR2Nut123. Yeah, one of my faves too, Ed. Well, what a great way to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. A bit of Ferris Bueller and a working VHS, so that in one of the scenes set in a garage where our lead character goes to see his old dad, there's a VHS there, and we'll have a bunch of VHS covers that you'll doubtless recognise. You know, lots of popular movies. You know, just like nice little Easter eggs in the background, that sort of thing. Right, okay, so wanted to just show you this by way of news, if that's okay. Got some news coming up right now. If you just joined, welcome. If you're over in Instagram land, make some noise. How you doing, Kez McDowell? Yeah, crazy the stuff that people throw out. VR Rosie! VR Rosie! Oh, it's been a while since I actually came to chat. Insta, you've maybe come and gone, because at Instagram that happens. People drop in, they drop out. I love VR Rosie. What a great content creator she is. An amazingly talented artist. And she draws in three-dimensional space using VR. It's incredible. Evening Jace. 3 weeks away from filming. That's right, Sarah. It's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. How's it going, Defrain? Lovely to see you. Let's see if there's any other faces in chat that I recognise. Because I know lots of my son's friends watch this show. And I know Kez might be watching tonight. If you're there, Kez, give me a shout. Say, it's me, Kez, because you might have a completely different name, like, you know, Okidoki 342 or something like that. Yeah, so news. We've got some news, not as much as what I normally have, because I knew that we'd have some fun with my new VHS player. But, oh, hang on. We've got a hype train situation, ladies and gentlemen, on the Twitch platform. I do believe we've got a hype train in the house. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just stand here and feel great. Legendary said, hey Jace, I hope you're well. I've been a loyal fan of the Gadget Show when it was on TV back in the day, and was fortunate enough to go to Gadget Show live in 2015. Amazing, mate. Absolutely amazing. Well, thank you so much. Absolutely superb, mate. I loved Gadget Show live, and I'd love to do it again. Who knows if we can do well with the Gadget Show podcast, Legendary, that you should definitely check out. It's free on Spotify or YouTube. Then we could maybe do it wouldn't be the scale of Gadget Show live, but maybe we could do something, You never know, if you don't try, you never know. So Craig UK 2017 just subbed. I'm so grateful. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. It's great. I don't celebrate those enough, and now that's why I've got this auto cue thing, so I can actually see what's going on in Twitchland. Brilliant. Okay, so I think I'm up to speed on chat. Oh, yo, D-Frame, big fan back at you, mate. Great to see you. Thank you so much. I say mate, you may be a mate, you may not be, but you are hugely appreciated. And Indy Paul, how you doing, Indy? Hey, I need your phone number, Indy. I asked your dad for it today for the call sheet for the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of our actors from the movie, which we are starting to film in a mere 3 or 4 weeks. And Indy is in chat. He was in chat certainly a minute ago in Instagram. He's playing a really cool rioter. He's a really good actor, and we're absolutely blessed to have him with us and honoured to have him in chat. I really do need to get to the news, and it was just all I was going to do very, very briefly was play a little bit of this review from a YouTuber. Let me just see the YouTuber's name. Hang on. Mortis Mal G. Mortis Mal G is the YouTuber's name. So big shout out. I'm not looking to infringe on your hard creative work. Just give you a shout out. But I've turned the sound off. And it was just to show you that many people that got the early bird version of Atom Fall are now playing it, and they're absolutely loving it. I think it's doing really, really well. I don't know for sure. I think maybe I'm kind of willing it to be good. This is the game that we featured on this here live streaming show a few weeks ago, and it's set. Are you ready for this? It's set in the Lake District, and it's got a weird cult of locals, and more importantly, a kind of atomic accident. But it's got that kind of what's the word? I always forget this. It's sort of nightmarish sci-fi dimension to it. Do you know what I mean? Who's that author that's often quoted as the sort of spiritual muse of things like Stranger Things? Cosmic Horror is the sort of more general title, but who's the author that gave rise to Cosmic Horror anyway? Someone in chat will tell me. Have a look. You're a clever bunch. You'll know what I mean. Someone look up Cosmic Horror on Google. Get me the name of the author. Lovecraft. That's right, Bruce93. Lovecraftian was the word I was looking for. So you've got incredible sort of steampunky robots and things like that. Military lockdowns. And the Lake District. Keswick. Places that we recognise. Love it! Absolutely superb. Really looking forward to that game. There it is. It's coming out. And I think it's about 3 days away. So that's why I was showing you that. And I also wanted to share one of our own, an absolute legend in the UK retro gaming scene, goes by the name of Slopes. And I know about this video that he's just released. It's 2 hours long. Slopes, I'm sure many of you know him. If you don't, you really do. There he is, Daniel. You need to go and check him out. You need to follow him and sub. He makes really great deep dives all about some of the best retro gaming lore around. The stories that you might have heard of, and you can find out whether they're true or not and what they're based on. Some things that you won't have heard of. And this is all about the Super Sega, a gaming scandal, a kind of love letter to Sega that was meant to lead to a brand new console, but I'm guessing by the fact that Slopes is covering it, it never did. Okay, so go to 1 hour 19 minutes 40 seconds. iQuell, was it you that mentioned that I should do this on the Discord? Let's have a look. 1 hour 19 minutes 40 seconds. 1 hour 19 minutes. Okay, there we go. 1 hour 90 minutes and 20 seconds. How many seconds? 40 seconds. Okay, I'm looking. 1 hour and 19 and 30 seconds. I'm intrigued. So we're talking about Slopes' brand new video, and big shout out. You must follow him. He's an absolute superstar. Oh wow, look at that. That's some motherboard action. Well, I never. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. All right, I'll give it a sec. I love the way Slopes produces these videos. They are... Oh my God! Great! Absolutely fantastic. Oh, thank you. I love that. It was so quick. Many of you probably didn't see. It was the amazing Bex, aka Trista Bikes. Big shout out to Trista and all of her fans. And I was on the left. And that chap from Channel 4, whose name I'm forgetting, but was absolutely lovely, was also there. He does a good retro gaming podcast, by the way. So yeah, there you go. That's Slopes' latest video. Give it a check. Super Sega Scandal. Yeah, a couple of hours. So I'm definitely going to give that a deep dive when I get the chance. I do love his work. Absolutely superb. iQuell, is that your footage? Ian Lee is the man. Yeah, what a nice man. It's nice, isn't it, when you meet someone off the telly and they're not an arse. It's great, isn't it? I love it. Okay, right. So there we go. We've done Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We've done the fact that we're making a feature film, and some of you are in it. We've covered an Atom Fall, a incredible science fiction AAA title arriving on Steam in a matter of like 3 days, set in the Lake District. And a 2-hour deep dive into a massive gaming scandal by a legend of the gaming scene that I happen to be in without my knowledge, which is absolutely amazing. So I don't think it gets much better than that. Guys. I think with that, really, we should cut our losses and jump to the quiz. What do you say? Yeah. If you just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. If you're on Instagram, I might have missed you. Hello, Mano Ghosts. Colt Hunter, Alan Drake, Melissa, lovely to see you. Defrainer, you still with us? And I'm going to look on general chat. Luke, the Gadget Show is my favourite thing to watch, especially Jason being extremely chuffed with his then brand new Vadim gaming piece. Oh yeah, the Sony Veos, brilliant, great stuff. Tiny Devil, how you doing? Good to see you, Ken. Great to see you, mate. I think given that we've done so much, Ken, I'll probably show that video that we talked about. Ken's been at it again, folks, programming some incredible stuff. I'll probably show it next week so we can give it some proper love and give it a bit of a build-up. Yeah, I'll tell you what we did do, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure if you're about to see this, and then we will get on with the quiz. I got the artwork back for the fictional arcade machine at the centre of the movie that we call Stardash, right? So it's a completely fictional arcade machine, but I wanted to create artwork for the front panel where the sticks and the buttons are. That's super 80s. We've got the same stuff on the marquee and on the side as well. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to see that if I hold it there and get it in front of my face. You should be able to see it. There we go. How about that, folks? Stardash 1983, look. That's the fictional machine. And they're the buttons that I have reinstalled. That's to take it all apart and rewire it and stuff. There's launch buttons and... man, so pleased with it. So pleased. Yeah, thanks, Bruce. But if you like that, it actually features a picture of a man running. Can you see it? Like a Star Trooper running. I don't know if you'll just move it up there. Trying to get it the right way around. There. Can you see him running across the top with his laser gun shooting? Oh, God. That's actually based on Tiny Devil Games' actual character from the game. Anyway, maybe getting a little bit granular. We should get on with the competition. Brilliant stuff. We'll show some more footage of that if Ken allows me to next week. Right, okay. We're going to start off with our first question tonight. Now, if you're new, welcome. If you've seen... I try these little hooky catchphrases now when I'm trying to get you into on the social, trying to get new people to come and join us. I say things like, if you can name it before you Google it, then I'll whatever. This is a good quiz this week. It's going to be quite difficult. This is the way it works. It's an honesty quiz. So I ask a question. I give you 4 answers, one of which is correct. And what I want you to do is to say in plain text what the answer is. So not A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, 4, but type in the actual answer. And then we go back at the end and we'll honestly mark each other to see who gets in the 10 club. And almost every week, someone gets 10 out of 10, which is mind-blowing. Don't know about this week, though. It's going to be tough. Here we go. Question number 1. Where is the Renegade Master sample from, made famous by Fatboy Slim's UK chart #1 remix? So he remixed another band's track, but where's the original sample for Renegade Master, DJ chilling in the ill behave? You know, that one, I've probably got the lyrics wrong. Is it originally from a band called Adore and a tune called One for the Trouble? Is it from Run DMC's I Like That? Grandmaster Flash's, that should say, Grandmaster Flash's Step Off, or Nucleus's Jam On It? I'll never forget, last summer I was DJing and Nucleus took over from me, the main guy from Nucleus. You can put either the name of the band or the name of the track. It's up to you. Yeah, I was supposed to write Grandmaster Flash - Step Off, but he can't. Thank you. You can maybe put. Why don't we just put Ferris Bueller's Day Off on?
Fry.
Wow, that is a nice phone, isn't it? No, it's a beautiful phone. I'm not sure whether I'll get done for copyright infringement if there's no sound. Yeah, interesting. So there we go. Question number 1. Right. Question number 2. Which of these games is not a Data East game? Burger Time, Kung Fu Master, Heavy Barrel, or Road Rash? I think we all need to watch it again, Craig. Can someone tell me, is there a way of watching movies without copyright infringement as a group? I'm guessing not. All that copyright stuff is so annoying, isn't it? Hey, but when you make your own movie, when you make your own movie, you can do what you want, can't you? You can do what you want. Once all of you have seen it on your respective Blu-rays or digital downloads, or maybe at the premiere that some of you are coming to, then once you've had enough time to watch it and you all agree, we could maybe have a watch along, couldn't we? That'd be cool. I'm a big fan of Data East's games. They are quite sort of plagiaristic, though, aren't they? The old Data East. Discord, yeah. Good idea, iQuail. I like that. So that's question numero 2 in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz. What game, this is number 3, is Lucas Barton in The Wizard playing when we first see the Power Glove? Big screen. John Boy, that's a great idea. We could watch the movie in VR using the Big Screen app. I have actually done that before. I was in a kind of conference in Big Screen. Which of those games? Spy Hunter, Kung Fu Master, Rad Racer, or Heavy Barrel? There you go. Not easy tonight. Yeah, Craig, send me that. I'd like to see it. Craig's done a movie. There was this thing on Discord that allowed multiple viewers to watch things. I think there was another thing that also did that and allowed commentary via chat. Sounds interesting. I was really looking forward to tonight. I was so looking forward to tonight. Because I've been away in London. I tell you what I did, actually. I took my rollerblades with me. It was fun, man. It was fun. I took my rollerblades with me and I went out and about doing my thing. The weather was beautiful. That's why I took them. And I'd said to myself, if I, get to go to London soon, I'll make sure that I take my rollerblades with me. Can't seem to focus on it, can it? Oh, there we go. Look at that. There you go. I generally find if I hide it in front of my face, it focuses on the screen. There we go, look. I was trying to get a shot of my shadow as I went through Hyde Park and then use it in an edit, but I never edited it in the end. There we go. Cruising through Hyde Park on Thursday night in the sunshine. I had my all I had on was a t-shirt and my gilet, and I was way too hot. There we go. There's a guy doing his thing, a French guy that I met. Doing some wicked moves, bro. There you go. Yeah, love that. Loads of stuff to come on the old rollerblades because I'm really back into it now. Right, here we go. Here's an image and here's another question. What immortally meme-worthy phrase does Lucas Barton, who was featured in the last question about the wizard, utter in the film in 1990? Power Glove rocks. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. One glove to rule them all, or by the power of Power Glove. There was quite a few people rollerblading, Craig. I was very excited to learn that on the Friday night, because I was there on the Thursday and the Friday, there was going to be a big ride out where they have like people in hazard vests and they stop the traffic and all that, like a real kind of like London Jam, yeah? And I went there the next night, Friday night, 7 o'clock, only to find out that it had been rained off. Even though it wasn't actually raining, the forecast was that it would rain. And I was really disappointed because I watch those things on Instagram. It's part of the reason why I actually decided to take my blades with me. And I was all right, I found it okay. My knees held out. The old muscles in the legs felt a little bit ropey, but Okay, that's question number 4. Welcome if you just joined. We are playing our famous retro quiz, which we play every Sunday night at 9:30. We've got a bit of Ferris Bueller in the background, partially covered to avoid copyright infringement with no sound. And it's playing on VHS. And I don't know about you folks, that picture looks absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Question number 5. Spare me. I want to check that this track is not subject to. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it was in a warp mode. Name the song that snuck a drug reference past the censors. Was it the Shaman's Ebenezer Good? Was it Go by Moby? Was it Oceanic's Insanity? Or Alternates Active 8? Hope you enjoy the music tonight. This show comes to you care of our new UK Garage playlist. The kids are loving the UK Garage, My 17-year-old's really into it. And yeah, so it's 90s. But normally we've got an 80s playlist, but we've been using this over the last few weeks. All the music I play comes from Epidemic Sound. Unless, of course, I use some of my own music. For those of you that are into the sort of music that I'm into, so sort of like jazz funk, electro, hip-hop, that sort of thing, I'm pleased to announce that I'm going to be DJing at the Margate Soul Festival on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of August. I'm not sure if I'm DJing every day. I'm sure closer to it, I'll be able to tell you. And that's going to be an amazing festival on Margate, and I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be my big sort of like my mini break for me. Yeah, the Putty Cat, that is the VHS dude. For reals. Thank you, Prof. Giles, for putting the link to Margate Soul Festival in chat. It's It is a Street Sounds event. I, of course, DJ for Street Sounds Radio. In fact, after this show, you're not going to believe this. After this show tonight, I'm prepping for a 3-hour breakfast show that I'm doing tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm doing the breakfast show tomorrow for Street Sounds. But I normally do the Friday tea time shift at 1 o'clock till 4 p.m. every Friday. So I'll be doing that this week as well. Yeah. Oh, look at that computer action. Interesting. Careful, that'll be a question in next week's show. You know, what computer does Ferris Bueller use to do whatever he's doing now? Okay, so there we go. Question 5. Question 6. When did Channel 4 first air The Word? 1990, 1989, 1995, or 1996? I'll put some of my own music on now. So look. So this is a playlist that many of you will remember from my previous shows from a year or two ago, where I base modern tunes on old classics. Okay, that's that. That's question number 6. Question number 7 in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz. In 1993, in the movie Falling Down, it begins with Michael Douglas stuck where? Is he stuck in a department store? Is he stuck in a traffic jam? Is he stuck in an office? Is he stuck in a courtroom? I've been ignoring Instagram and I shouldn't. I should show you some love. The guns were out when playing pickleball, bud. Ah! Zap these guys. I hope you're still with us and that you've seen this. I did really enjoy playing pickleball. Hi, Frank Stay-Lorraine, Helen McKeon as well. James Coulthard and Stephen Costa and Bert Bear. Yeah. I did. I loved playing pickleball. It was cool. That was at the Ideal Home exhibition. Question number 7. Question number 8. In The Goonies, what is the name of the pirate whose treasure the kids are trying to find? The Goonies. Captain Skull, Redbeard, One-Eyed Willie, or Iron Fang? Oh, thank you for the link to the SoundCloud, Prof. Charles, of this here playlist that we're listening to right now. If you've just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We do this every Sunday, don't we, folks? A loyal and hearty band of retro fans, and we talk about anything to do with the 80s and 90s in a kind of modern context. Usually we've done some news. We've been talking about some great games that are coming out tonight. We've been looking at a VHS of a very famous film that I won't name for copyright purposes. Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been a great show. Welcome. And here we go. You've answered question number 8. Let's go to question number 9. Whose car is this? Does it belong to Bergerac, Poirot? Could you see Inspector Morse driving around in that? Or maybe Kojak? Let us know. Oh yeah, this is my favourite tune. Okay, question number 9 is done. We can resolve that. And we move to our final question. Good luck, everyone. Name the NES game. I like the emote. Is it River City Ransom? Are we looking at a still from Double Dragon? Could you be playing Kung Fu Master? Or is that from Renegade? That's right, Prof. Giles. The name of this track is Tainted Charlie. Thank you very much for the reference. And there we are. That's all 10 questions. So give me your answers. What do you think? Okay, folks, we are there. We have come to the end of the quiz, and now this is the fun bit. We race back to the very, very beginning, and you start to sound it off in chat, whether you got it right or not. Starting off with question number 1. Here we go. Let's get rid of the 10th question. Where is the Renegade Master? DJ's in with the field behavior. If I've got the lyrics wrong, who cares? Where's the sample from? Made famous by Fatboy Slim. It's a door, 1 for the trouble. 1 for the trouble, 2 for the time. Come on, y'all, let's break dance. Oh yeah, that was good timing, wasn't it? This is my take on Push the Feeling. Pushing the lies again, pushing the lies, it's done, pushing the lies. Listen to that FM synth. That's real UK garage tune, isn't it? Okay, give me a 1 out of 1 or a 0 out of 1 if you didn't get it right. 1 out of 1 for Prof Giles. Bruce. iQuail got it right too. And everyone else had Sean, Rob, Johnny Boy, Skewy Cat, Addicted, Tiny Devil Games on 0. Ponder at 0 at the moment. Craig Scoredham got 1 too. All right. Good luck, everybody. Warren John Hughes has just joined us on Instagram. So it's Media Bad Boy. Media Bad Boy. Evening, John. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. I just realised who it is. Great to see you, sir. Great to see you, man. Okay. 1 out of 1 is all you can have so far. Let's see if we'll make it 2 out of 2. Which of these games is not From Day to East? The answer is Road Rash. House music. House music. Oh, mate, it's good. Forget how good these tunes are. So we've got 2 out of 2. Let's have a look. 4. 1 out of 2 for Devil Games. Prof Giles, 1 out of 2. Lots of you got this right. 2 out of 2 for iQuail. Bruise. Janet and Rob still not getting on the scores just yet. Ponder 2. 1 for Sean. And then 1 for everyone else. Skewy, Addicted, Craig, Johnny Boy, Putty Cat, Rock and Roller, RC, 1. Okay, moving on. Question number 3. What game is Lucas Barton in The Wizard playing when we first see the Power Glove? He's playing a game called Rad Racer. Give yourselves a huge round of applause if you got that right, because that's a toughie. If you just joined, welcome to the show. This is where the Exploding Show, where we cover anything retro with a modern flavour. Nouveau Retro, as one of chat named it. And yeah, we're here every Sunday at 9 o'clock. We've been going for years. Well, this show's been going for about a year, but we've been doing shows like this continually since lockdown. Started on my phone, doing Instagram, sat in my garage. That is the true thing. Right, what have we got? 2 out of 3 for Prof Giles, 2 out of 3 for Johnny Boy, Tiny Devil, Skewy. Any 3 out of 3ers? Not at the moment. Middle-aged gamer guy gets 2 out of 3. Well done, sir. 1 for Quake Scortum. Haven't said hello to you tonight. How you doing? All right, we'll move on. Let's make sure that Instagram gets some love. Hi, Insta. Hi, my Insta crowd. Tuny Boy, Dancing in Big Puddles. That's an interesting name. Pat Banks, Rob Carp, Clinters 99, and Mattismals, MJ Coop 83. Hey, MJ Coop, how are you? Great to see you. Okay, here we go. Number 4. What immortally meme-worthy phrase does Luton Barton utter in The Wizard? It's really famous. He says, "I love the Power Glove. It's so bad." 5 years today since lockdown started, is it, iQuail? So we've been doing this, well, I don't know when I started it, but my God, that's incredible. What an incredible thing. 3 out of 4. Prof Charles, 3 out of 4. 1 out of 4. Putty Cat, 2 out of 4. 3 out of 4. 1 out of 4 for, oh God, Addicted. Skewy gets 3. Quail gets 4. Bruce gets 3 out of 4. 4 out of 4 for iQuail. That's incredible. Skewy on 3. Very good. Tiny Devil on 3. Excellent stuff. 5. Name the song that snuck a drug reference onto top of the pops. You know it. Ebenezer Good by the Shaman. I'll jump the scores now and go straight to question number 6. When did the Channel 4 first air of The Word? I'm just doing, so we all get to bed at some point. I've got to do a breakfast show playlist as well before I can even go to bed. Yeah, The Word was first aired in 1990. Let's have a look then. 4 out of 6 for Middle-Aged Gamer Guy and Johnny Boy. 3 out of 6, woohoo, for Great Scortum. 4 for Giles. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 6 for Addicted to Retro. 4 for Skewy. 6 for iQuail. iQuail smashing it now. Remember, folks, the Discord. We've got a great Discord for this show where we talk about the movie that we have sponsoring us that's going to production in 4 weeks' time, funded by virtually everyone in chat, starring some of them as Riot leaders, Riot stars, extras, featured extras. Many people going to be helping as production crew in this chat. Go on there, controlardelete.net, find out what it's all about. It's really cool. It's a retro gaming comedy set in Skegness. Okay. Imagination is the inspiration for this tune. Listen to the bass, see if you can hear it. And there's a beautiful drop in it, which we'll wait for, and I'll turn up the volume on the drop. 1993, it was Falling Down. Where does Michael Douglas start from? Where's he first stuck? The answer is, of course, he's in a traffic jam. 4 out of 7, says Quake. Knowing that they got the right answer there. So does Ponder. 5 for Prof Giles. 6 for Bruce. 6 for Tiny Devil Games. Doing well tonight, Ken. Addicted to Retro 4. 5 for Skewy. 7 out of 7 for iQuail. Good God, that's incredible. Rock and Roller says Traffic Jam. Sean is getting 4 out of 7. He's going to flick over to Instagram. Make sure that you're all doing well over there. Hello, Dwizzle9999. Alex Curtis, Wheat 95. Question number 8. You ready for the drop? When this tune drops, you'll be very happy. Let's do it. What a tune. Love it. Started out as an homage to Imagination, and then I just took it down this kind of deep house route, and it just works. Just an illusion. You feel that, right? Okay, question number 8 is gone. Question number 9. Whose car is this? Whose car is this? Let me know, and then sound off your scores. We'll just jump one down just so we can all get done on time. 6 out of 8 for Putty Cat, Prof Giles, Johnny Boy, and Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. 6 for Skew Cat, 7 for Tiny Devil Games. Well done, Ken. 5 for Addicted to Retro. Any advance on? 5 out of 8. Did I not answer the last question? I didn't, did I? I do apologise. That's because I was into the music. Okay, the answer to the previous question is the Goonies are after the treasure belonging to One-Eyed Willie. Do apologise. Sorry. Lost in music. Like Sister Sledge. So we're back at... this is going to get confusing. So we're at question 8. So give us your score out of 8. Right, 8 out of 8 for iQuail. My bad. If you can remember that. I've probably messed it all up now, haven't I? 5 out of 8 for Putty. 6 for Putty. For Addictive. 6 for Putty. 4 for Rob H. Psychic Janet gets 4 out of 8. Well done, Janet. Middle-aged Gamer Guy 6. 7 out of 8 for Bruce. And Craig UK on 4 out of 8. Really sorry for messing that up. Hopefully it all makes sense now as we move to 9, which you know the answer is Bergerac. If you got that right, give us your score out of 9. And then we can all assemble our scores and see where we are when we get to the end. 5 out of 9 for Craig UK. Wow, you're moving so quickly. 7 for Putty Cats. Wow, Johnny Boy gets 7 too. It's a fight between Putty Cat and Johnny to see if they can beat 7. 7 out of 9 for Skewy as well. 9 out of 9 for iQuail. 8 out of 9 for Tiny Devil Games. Ken, keep going. iQuail, very impressive. 8 out of 9 for Eds. Wow, Eds, your best ever. 4 out of 9 for Rob 8. Sean gets 6. Janet on 4. Loads of you are up there. Rock and Roller RC also on YouTube. 5 out of 9 as we now go into the final moments. Here's the image. But what is the game? It's from NES. It's from the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's an originally arcade game, but that's the NES version of it. Is it River City Ransom, Double Dragon, Kung Fu Master, or Renegade? I saw loads of you putting Renegade. Loads of you put Renegade on there. And the answer is River City Ransom. It's River City Ransom. So has that put a cat among the pigeons? What has that done to our scores? Sound off out of 10. 6 for Ponder. 6 for Quake. 7 for Johnny Boy. Middle-aged Gamer Guy UK 6. 8 for Bruise. 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for iQuail. Bruise gets an 8 out of 10. Tiny Devil gets an 8 out of 10. Epic stuff. Addicted gets 7. So does Skewy Cat. 6 for Rock and Roller RC. 6 also for Sean. And Rob H gets 4. Janet gets 4 too. What can I say, folks? You've done really, really well. It's been brilliant hanging out with you this evening. But W's in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Joining the exclusive 10 club, it's iQuail. iQuail gets an incredible score tonight. I don't know how you do it. I definitely couldn't do it. If I wasn't Quizmaster, I would not be able to do it. Sorry for those shenanigans round about question number 8. But what can I say? The music was loud. I was having a whale of a time. Remember, for those of you that are new, you might want to go along here. It's fully explained what it is. It's our sponsor. It's a movie that we are making. And we press record in 4 weeks' time, or 3 weeks' time even now. Great quizzing indeed, Ken. You and I should talk. Maybe tomorrow, Ken. I want to just check in and see if you need any help in terms of final planning and all that sort of stuff. I love chatting to you. You always blow my mind. Tiny Devil Games, ladies and gentlemen. The brains behind the software. So cool. For the movie, I bought a stand, which Ken has seen actually, because I showed you it, didn't I, the other night. I got a stand made by a really, really good friend of mine. I say I bought it. I didn't, because he gave it to me for free. Conquer Living makes these incredible home offices or sort of Airbnb spaces, outdoor rooms. They look like space-age spheres. Incredible. In fact, I'm going over to his showroom in London with my son, my gaming son, soon to do a kind of gaming shoot there. Amazing guy. Anyway, he's a good metal worker. He made a metal stand for our fictional restaurant, Mr. Flippy, where they've got like a robot till. Because, of course, the thing is, you've got these robots. It's easy with the screen and brilliant people like Ken to do the software for the movie. But I've still got to have something to place it on. That's what he provided. Should be doing the livery for the rest of the arcade machine, and I'll reveal it to you. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's say that we'll do it next week if I can persuade the printers to get on with it. And with that, I will say thank you so much. We're going to play you out with my homage to Men in Hats. Men Without Hats. Thanks, Johnny Boy. Ooh. Things Commission's open. I don't know what that is, but it's nice to meet you. Well done on X. I've never seen you in chat before. Grassamaniac, great to have you with us. Thanks for joining, buddy. If you're interested, folks, I'm doing the breakfast show tomorrow morning. If you can get up early enough, I know I'll have to. 7 a.m. on Street Sounds Radio. You can buy the app. Hi, Ponder. Good to see you. Thanks, Prof. Good to see you. If Graham, if you're still there, you were at the start, I'll chat to you this week. Thanks for the email about the students recently. It's all looking really, really good. Loads of students, folks, are going to be part of our crew. Actually, this is good. We're going to jump to a really good track to take us out. That's it from Way of Explaining Show. I'm defo back next week because I just love it. It's just a great way to start the week. And this is my homage to Robin S. I don't want to go because this tune is so good. Here we go. You ready? Let's do it. What a tune. Have a good weekend yourself, Sean. Have a good week. See you later, guys.